click that and unmute the microphone. And we can start the stream. Hello everybody, we have made it to the end, well, mostly the end of our Mondays. Some of you might have a little bit of Monday to go, but, you know, most of us have our Mondays over with now. Yeah, it's the old HBO intro. Anyway, hope you guys had a good weekend. Mine was a lot of fun. Hanging out with my friends and just enjoying the company and conversation. That's all you can really ask for. Luckily, I'm one of the lucky few that doesn't end up really with con crud at the end, so I got that going for me. Feeling pretty decent. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right back up into our image here. We're working on Reese's armor, so let's go ahead and just grab a little bit more. Let's grab another reference image though, real quick. He's here somewhere. Where's that stupid boy at? There he is. There we go. Go ahead and just pop that. That's right, yeah, we do need to weather his armor a little bit. Because it ain't the newest. It ain't the newest armor. Well, I mean... this music is just simply... Oh, is that... Oh, it's Spotify. No, you're supposed to be doing the whole pop-up... No, hang on a second here. What's going on here, Spotify? Are you pooping out on me, Spotify, again? I mean, the sound is there, but... Alright, hang on a second here. Properties... There we go. Okay. Window didn't like that. There it is. The audio still comes through. Okay. I mean, it's Epidemic Sound, so, I mean, maybe. But also, we've noticed that there are quite a few songs on the fantasy playlist through Epidemic Sound that get awfully close, or I shouldn't say awfully close, but they take inspiration from other music, like, The Hero of Time. That is a very Zelda-inspired song there. So if you listen to that one, it might pop up. It seems to pop up fairly often, but if and when that one pops up, you listen to that one, you're like, oh, okay. Anyway, let's get back to the boys' armor. I mean, it gets close in a very nice way, though. It's not like teetering and copyright infringement, but it's like, okay, I hear where the inspiration's coming from. You can hear the inspiration where it's coming from, and you could almost swear it is an official, like you could understand it being an official on the official soundtrack. But like, there's one song in here that I swear is on the FTL. That is, like, either is or in the FTL soundtrack. A step up bootleg? More like, I'll say a step below cover band. Maybe tribute is closer to it, since they play music similar to, but they don't cover songs, you know? Like of course, let's use Weird Al. Like Weird Al's style parodies. Not the straight up parody of songs that he does, like, you know, Eat It, Smells Like Nirvana, eBay, but like his style parodies. Like Craigslist was a style parody of The Doors. It's not any specific Doors song he's parodying, but he's parodying The Doors style of music. Uh-huh, mini prepping. Wonderful to hear, Harold. What kind of minis are they? That's a big eraser. I don't need an eraser that big. I don't need an eraser that big. Maybe that big. Jeez, children, shut up. I mean, I'm glad the kids are outside playing, but at the same time, just shut up. I don't want to hear you inside my house. A step from I guess a step from tribute. But it's just a tribute, and you've got to believe me. And I really wish you were there, but it's just a matter of opinion. Good God, I'll love it all. But again, as always, the music is down there in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. If you happen to hear a song you enjoy, well, that's how you find it on Spotify. On a Spoofy. Long snout orcs, huh? Okay. Interesting. Well, if you tune in, was it Thursday nights? You can paint along with Parallax. What are you doing there? Go away. Thank you. Listen, Para has a lot to deal with on his stream, I'm sure. But that's what happens when you get your hands full. That's true. Like I said, Para has to deal with a lot on stream. Does his best. Does his best. I said but. Uh-huh. There's a line I need to get rid of that shouldn't be there. I'll give you just one quick second here. A little bit of water. I'm gonna crack the window real quick. Alright, yep. Excuse me a moment, please. Alright, sorry about that. I have a tree in my front yard that some of the kids like to go into, and they are not allowed in the tree. So, I'm gonna start throwing children soon, I think. It's right, we never use words like butt or poop or damn here. It's because we have one of the most controversial streams on the channel, apparently, with all the just shit that YouTube's been like, hey, this is being flagged, and we're like, why? And they're just like, because. We don't even use hard K's in the word frick. Doing some perusing. A couple places we can fill that in. Oh. Get rid of that there. There's some missing color here. Fill in some more gray. There's a couple of spots missing here, and you really can't tell, obviously, on the gray background. That's pretty good. I don't think I ever gave him boot color before, but I mean, we can just go with, you know, brown, which is easy boot tan color. There is absolutely no dick butt here. I don't know what you're talking about, Night Owl. You have absolutely clearly no idea what you're talking about. You keep making things up, we're gonna have to have a talk, young man. That's probably what I use in the belt there. Try and backtrack here. I think this was a trial orange for him. So that's that lighter color. Yeah. That's what those are. Maybe that's his belt there? That actually feels like it could be his belt, yeah. And yes, text does have some very aggressive shitposting. But then again, it's art, you know? That's not enough of a difference that I thought, you know, let's just go ahead and just fucking grab that color right there. belt and boots. What do we call that? Well, I mean, at least you have a goal to keep going with there, Clumsy, and welcome to the channel. I'm gonna put that brown right there. Yeah, they actually have a slightly different shade of brown. Look at that. If you are looking for Mr. Tex, he will be on Friday evening at about this time. Usually with Depp. Well, okay, let me correct that. It's either Tex or Depp will be on, usually together. But schedules being schedules, sometimes one can't make it. So they're usually on Friday nights at about this time. Doing their own mysterious thing. Okay, listen. We didn't get in trouble for asking about the MiGs. We just never got a response, Mo. Come on, there's a difference. Well, okay, Texan, but you're right, you did get in trouble, yo-ho, Mo. So that's advanced shit posting, so you know what? We'll have a really glass here, but cheers to you, buddy. Cheers to you. You know what? Did that come up? It did. Okay, I'm just making sure my graphic came up. Look at that subscription. $25 months. Drafting. You know what? We'll just use this brown for his boots too, I guess. Because why not? It's actually a pretty decent brown. Reese is just like many stereotypical man. Fashion is not in the forefront of his mind. If it's functional, he'll wear it. Maybe he might think if it looks nice, he'll wear it, but like he does not, look specifically for fashion. No, he's not a bard like that. But yes, Mo does speak the truth. At least you never almost caused an international incident with your shit posting. But to your defense, Mo, alcohol was heavily involved. Was heavily involved. He was shit proclaiming. Also, I hope you've taken me off your emergency contact list, Mo, because I will not do that again for you. Everybody gets one. Hmm. Yeah, not bad. Okay. And you know what? That's probably his hair color right there, I guess. Now, granted, also that isn't, but say as proud as you should be, Mo. Um, you're not the you're now among the few Legionnaires that have been a part of local news. Uh, I will refer you to Boba and drinking the what was it the capital city of Norway dry of beer. You know. And you know, next time you see Boba, ask him about that. It was one of the greatest achievements of his life. So you know, as one should be proud for doing that. There we go. We can just do a little bit of this, just a little bit sloppy with that. There we go. Because ain't nobody gonna see that. No, I can put. Oh, that's right. Yeah, his sword is actually changing now from what it originally was. What I can do then, because the sword is going to follow kind of like the same color scheme of the armor. That's just the color code for country Castell he lives in is like that. Has like browns and golds and amber colors like that. So let's think here. I can use this blue for the blade, I guess. Keep that transferred over. I'll put that here in the detail. Since that does cross over. You know what we're going to do? We're going to use this. We're going to use our, not that, we're going to use the lasso tool to do this. That to fill in here. And we'll just get clean up the edges a little bit like that. Ooh, and a little bit there. Maybe. I don't know. Well, welcome, Camlet, and thank you. Alright, let's see here. What I think I'll do is... Ooh, let me grab that piece we did a while ago, like last year, of his armor. There we go. I want to put that much? No. I think I have a little bit peeking on the chest there. We'll get that we'll get that later. Anyway, yeah, kind of the same thing. What I'm thinking is we'll make the base of it the gold, and then I'll put the brown, and I'll kind of do some like brown feathers, I think. Because we all know that feathers is lighter than steel. So that's why a kilogram of feathers weighs less than a kilogram of steel. But we will make this little base here brown. Aha, get rid of this just a little bit. Bring that down a little bit. Oop, there we go. Now, let's go highlight. Make that eensy beensy teensy weensy, maybe 4. Alright, let's do it on this layer first. Wrong one. Oh, that just... Okay, so that just highlights whatever color I'm using. It doesn't... Anyway. Go back. Go back! Alright, so then... do that, and then... push... push. Let's take a look at our paintbrushes. Oil. Nah. No. Okay, how the hell big is... Oh, that is a huge brush. Why are you so big, watercolor? Okay, that's a pretty cool looking effect though, like for a background. Like if I did a simple background, that'd be pretty cool actually. Okay, first off, we don't need you so big. Oh. Oh. Anyway, we're getting distracted now. Thanks, Bram. Okay, let's just go to spray paints. And let's go soft.
good enough, I think. Maybe. Let me try this. Make it just a little smaller, I think. I think that works a little better, actually. Oh, yeah. Especially when you really don't, like, learn the program you're using and you're just brute forcing it to do what you want it to do. Definitely, definitely. All right. Yeah, I think we said we were going to keep that, but let's clean up a little bit here. Range, do we have Cola? Okay, we don't have Cola. We have her folder, we don't have her layers. Some tools you want to learn how to use properly. Like power tools. If you don't know how to use those properly, you're fucking dead. And not many people want that. Not a whole lot. I mean, I'd rather not be dead, so, you know, I like to know how my power tools work properly. I don't like that dot. I need to find that dot. Oh, please say it's not in that. It is. There. There. And she has a dress. And then what else we got here? What did I call it in the line section? Did I call it vest? Yeah, I did call it a vest, even though it's not really a vest. I don't know what it is. She's just got a bust image, not a actual whole. And even then, actually, I am missing some details. I put here that I did not put up here. So actually, let's go ahead and get that fixed up right now. We go further on Corvette. So just want to get my layers straight here. drop down to a 5 here. Don't really need the collar. Yeah, because that's like under her kind of thing, so. Well, let's go ahead and put that little belt on right here, just a little bit of it. Right there. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I don't think there's really anything else on this top image for her. Let's go ahead and open that back up. Okay. Yep. I drop that. And it just looks... It just appears darker, so let's go ahead and lighten this up a bit. Let's see here. Not RGB. Some yellow out. Maybe some cyan. Get a little close to pink there, but we'll see. Vibing is allowed here. As a matter of fact, I like to think that this is one of the vibing, one of the more appropriate shows to vibe to. Because not much goes on here. We just do. Mountain Dew. Like with this song. Granted, the song is called Annihilation, but it sounds nice. Let's just go ahead and vibe to Annihilation right now. Alright, that was Annihilation. We were just vibing to. Like that. 4 minutes and 22 seconds. What an interesting name just to choose to randomly vibe to. I mean, it's nice, it's quiet, it's got that admittedly desolate sound to it, a desolate feeling to it. There we go.
I mean, I guess that can make sense, which could potentially explain, in the past why Starscream never really, just crushed Megatron. But I mean,
That seems more MacGuffin-y kind of thing. And a little too overpowered. Well, if Megatron could control anybody when he was in gun form, why did he just have everybody hold him? Or why didn't he just, have just the best combiners hold him or something like that? That seems a little too scapegoaty, a little too MacGuffin-y. And let's be honest, it probably only potentially exists because Starscream probably held him the most. After seeing the things, what is it? Delta Wave or whoever does the comic now? No, I think Starscream just did that. Because the stuff he's done in that comic already, no, he didn't need Megatron can quote unquote make him do it. That might be Starscream making up a scapegoat. I mean, each their own. Have their remarks over the gun modes. I think Shockwave having a gun of himself was kind of dumb in the TV series. Go ahead, look it up on the Transformers wiki. I'll wait. Although speaking of looking at the time, it is a little past break time, so I'm going to go ahead. We're going to go to commercial, and I'm going to give myself a little bit of a break. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. Skybound, that's it. Thank you.
Dear viewer, we'll be back after these messages. Who wrote this stuff?
Get ready for thrilling action when evil unmen battle Swamp Thing. Who can stop them from destroying the Earth?
Swamp Thing!
Watch them turn into evil unmen to battle Snare Arm Swamp Thing.
You're no match for my mighty Snare Arm! But I am!
Is he doomed?
No, now I'm a different Swamp Thing! I'm BioGlow! The Earth is safe!
BioGlow and Snare Arm, each sold separately. Swamp Thing, guardian of the Earth.
My oven lets me watch cakes baking. My oven's the watch it bake oven, you see. I bake cakes and fudge and pizza too. No other oven lets me peek right through. What should we make next? We want ice cream! And slushies too! Coming right up! Real ice cream and slushies. With a 3-minute ice cream maker, it's fun!
Ice and salt, milk and mix, and 3 minutes later...
Real ice cream!
Watch it bake oven and 3-minute ice cream maker, each sold separately from Tyco.
Okay, next question. When peeling back the lid of a Jell-O pudding snack, you...
Throw it away.
Lick it. Okay, what one word best describes a Jell-O pudding snack?
Tasty.
Sorry, squishy. Squishy. Final question now. To get the last bit of your Jell-O pudding snack, the proper utensil is...
Spoon.
Your finger! Cool, creamy Jell-O pudding snacks.
The Shredder comes out with a furious attack. Michelangelo fires back with a left and a right, and you're in control. Now he's really kicking some shell. Oh, what a shot!
Oh, fun!
Dueling Dudes, a game of skill and action, part of the Team Turtle collection.
The Babysitters Club dolls are just for you. She watches Karen. They like to play. Softball's one of their favorite games. She likes to draw. When she babysits Jenny, they have a ball. The Babysitters Club dolls with accessories, each sold separately.
Fox just let the cat out of the bag. And this new sensation is the cat's meow. Be sure to watch Eat the Cat coming up next on Fox.
And now back to our regular program. Great writing.
Okay, first off, Ramshackle, I just want to say that never happened. I almost just kicked you for saying something like that. That never happened, Ramshackle. That never happened. It never happened. Oh, just false memories implanted to you by the Insecticons, probably. That makes the most sense to me. I like Red Bumblebee voiced by Casey Kasem. Who doesn't like Red Bumblebee voiced by Casey Kasem? He is too violent for his own good. But we all know what the real question is. And that is, which one is red and which one is blue? I'll leave that up to you to figure out.
Oh, I mean, kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch because it's the taste they can see.
Alright, are you sure about that, Ramshackle? Because, I mean, the fan base has squabbled over this for generations. Honestly, I think... Well, no. In later iterations, Blue Streak became Silver Streak. That's what it was. I never know she had that little frill design there. Interesting. Bump that to 6 here. There we go. Is that Amazon telling me that it's going to rain for about half an hour tomorrow? Trying desperately to get my attention. And I might remember after stream. I don't know. I mean, technically, Optimus Without a Mask was first in Beast Wars. First off, Primal did have the mouth guard. And then there was the Transmetal face, which had, like, the helmet and, like, a Squish Monkey face. And then went back to the traditional opened up mouth guard. Animated was the first one to do the full face. Well, I mean, if you only recognize Generation 1 continuity, that's fine. Just remember that, you know, Optimus did start off as Orion Pax, so, you know, he didn't have his mouth guard there. I mean, sure, he got a jawline when he got the upgrade from Alpha Trion, but, you know, he still didn't have a mouth guard there. Okay, then you recognize Primal then, because that's actually a damn nice figure, too. I can't wait to get Rat Trap later this year, though. Then I'll actually have all of the original Maximals, and then would just be missing Air Razor from the first season for all the Maximals. No, they based the they based the cartoon characters off the toy line, because again, it was a toy line first, comic and cartoon second. So Convoy didn't have a mouth, so Convoy had a mouth guard, so Optimus had a mouth guard. I mean, now granted, they did take some liberties with some of the figures, such as like Ironhide and Ratchet. Did they really take liberties with those guys? Holy Moses. Bumblebee, they took some Bumblebee and Ironhide. Not Ironhide, but Cliffjumper. They took liberties with as far as their faces go. I liked Wheeljack. Jazz was my favorite, but Wheeljack was probably my second favorite out of the Autobots. I yearn for a masterpiece, Jazz. But I'll have to get one of those I'll probably have to get one of those third parties. The Japanese dub of Beast Wars was weird too. Like they made it a comedy too, so like it was just weird all in all. But then Japan did kind of recover a little bit because I believe they did a separate manga series of Beast Wars based off the Transmetal figures and the remaining characters that started off that season. Like, which is why in the manga you'll see Transmetal Air Razor, because she did get a Transmetal toy. Yeah, that was fairly recent. I think that was 2000s. I think is when I did that Office comedy series. But yeah. But yeah, Wheeljack was the mad scientist. He built a machine that builds machines that builds machines that builds catapults. So if you want a machine that builds catapults, he's got a machine for that. If you want a machine that builds machines that builds catapults, he's got a machine for that. If you want a machine that makes machines that makes catapults, he's got a machine for that. Oh, Inferno was amazing. Unfortunately, he became a shell former, but he was pretty cool. Yeah, they hammed him up. They hammed him up a bit with the whole logic circuit, but like, it worked because like, you needed a sound wave of the group. Sure, you had the imbecile loyal in Waspinator, but you needed like someone that was legitimately loyal to Megatron, like Soundwave, and that was Inferno. Hey, Ether. Believe it or not, though, the writers had to fight to keep Waspinator on. He was one of the characters that Hasbro wanted killed off in Season 2. But the writer's like, no, you cannot do this to Waspinator. He is loved by the fans. You kill off Waspinator, you'll have another ride on your hands a la Optimus dying. Sure, children won't be crying leaving the theaters. They'll be armed running at the office. No, we are not killing off Waspinator. You know what? We'll give her the blue on the cuffs. Even though I should not be doing it on the dress layer, it's too late. It's too late, they have become one. I'm gonna put this little gold here on her belt. Let's alter this a little bit. Let's... There we go. A little dirtier, I think, but that'll be fine. Hit that save button, because we haven't done that yet today. It's always good to hit that save button. Excuse me. Yes, glory to Waspinator. Waspinator live forever. Waspinator survived because he had plans. Yes. But yeah, because of but the reason Waspinator just got slagged left and right though is because the artist, like the writers loved him. It's just because of how he talked, they just had to get him off screen quickly. So blow him up. That's why Waspinator just was just the universe's whipping boy. Yeah, he survived the Beast Wars. He canonically survived Beast Wars. He's thrust in that series we don't talk about. I'm making a whole drawing here, Cookie. Oh, look at that. We got a raid here. Welcome. What's up? We got possums. Those are my possum noises. Welcome, raiders. We're actually here for a few more minutes. Stream will be ending soonish. Yeah, I mean, Beast Machines was interesting, but like just there's a lot of character assassination done in it, though. That's the one thing that bugs a lot of people, is just the character assassination that happened in that show, in that series. Like, I mean, you look at the series like Rat Trap. Rat Trap, of all bots, was the one to betray his friends And in Beast Wars, it's like, no. Oh yeah, no, yeah, they did Rhinox dirty. Yeah, they did. Alright, let's go ahead and we're gonna turn that off. Have some ideas. We'll see if it works though. I'm gonna put it on this sketch layer real quick here. Let's get that monofill, there we go. Turn that back off. Okay, and this one, let's bump that down to 30. Yeah, transmutate. That's a bit of a sad one. Yeah. And actually, I believe Susan Blue played Transmutate. She was the voice of RC in Generation 1. And I think she was also the, not voice director, but, she had something to do with she was I believe she was on staff of Beast Wars. I forget what role precisely, but she did work with the voice actors. Now, let's take this up. I'm gonna try something here. I'm just gonna call it maybe. And go over, I mean kind of under these lines. I can also recolor these if I want, but let's see if we can't give a little different detail going on first. Oh, the children are screaming again outside. I hope it's because they're being chased with a belt.
Voice director, that's what it is. Thank you.
Okay, so it was the voice director. Okay. I gotta find out what those are here. Okay. Turn that on. Well. Let's see. Filter, blur. Okay, not radial blur. Or, well, upward? Smooth? No. Distort. Oh, fisheye lens. Okay, let's take a quick look at the fisheye lens. Make a rap video with a couple of friends. Okay. Well, that didn't give me any options. Okay. Oh. But it did blur it ever so slightly, though. Angle. Zoom. No, that's not what I want, though. Okay, Night Hour, if you're gonna quote that, you need to finish the quote. I hope that's... I said, oh, the children are screaming again. I hope it's because of a belt. Don't take me out of context. Blend. What? Okay, what if I just kind of... here. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, I guess it'll work. It's not the exact quote, but it's close enough. I guess. Do you watch your quotes, young man? Don't you go misquoting people here. Well, you know what? I think we'll call it here for now. I'll do a little bit more of experimenting next week with the dust. So you all have a good rest of your week. I do not foresee issues coming up on Saturday, so I'll be back on Saturday morning with more Suikoden. Till then, you guys have a good rest of your week, and I'll catch you later. Bye now.